goes down. Well, Chameera, what will he do? He chips mid off. That's the area I was talking about. It skips away. Shanto does well. Good desperation from Shanto.
Yeah, they needed that, but that wasn't a great delivery for Mustafis. Pace off, but then Chameera was waiting for it. Just hit through the line. You would expect to bowl slightly back of a length just to try and beat that shot.
Now this is a better feel. Long off out because Mustafizur's slower delivery turns across the right-hander. Now you're trying to force him to hit across the line. Fine leg comes in, there's deep mid-wicket, square leg. Third man, sweeper cover and the long off. Oh, from the bounce to the skipper. Lanka get the result they wanted to get Chameera off strike.
I think Bangladesh will be the happier of the two teams because they're not conceding boundaries. They've got wickets. And so far, Sri Lanka, the last boundary was 14 deliveries ago. That just fell just short of the man at short extra cover.
Prashant, maybe 14 balls ago, but since the 40th over, only 2 boundaries have been hit. Will that be the third? He's hit it well. Yes, it is. Timely boundary for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very important. I mean, since the 40th over, if it is just the third boundary, then Bangladesh should be patting themselves on the back. They've done well because Sri Lanka went into the last 10 overs with wickets in hand. This is very well done.
Fielder in the deep had no chance. Field changes again. Long off is coming into the circle. No, he doesn't. He's just coming to have a chat. Gonna try and bowl at his body to try and cramp him up. Last ball of the 48th. $11 off that on. 270 for 7. There are 5 minutes to get through this over. Not Bangladesh would be penalized. Well, they will get a margin because this delay is not to do with the fielding team. Hasaranga is the key. Can he get Sri Lanka to 285, 290? We're all looking at that number, 280. Last 10 chases here. You've got 290 plus. You've won 8 times. That's 4. Good start to the over.
That was slapped, hit with a lot of power. Not a great delivery from Taskin. Allowed Hasaranga to swing and swing well. And look at how he gets across. Tends to set himself up on the off stump. And did well. He's considered to be very strong on the offside, but now he's looking to play those leg side shots as well. Very effective. Good start to the over.
Yeah, 3 in the deep on the leg side. The third man. Sweep on the cover boundary, other 5 in the deep. Here's Taskin. Down the ground. Oh, doesn't get through. Tamim. Tanzir Hassan Tamim getting in the way.
Yeah, very good work. Good commitment. Now, yeah, this is good to see Hasaranga talking to Chameera because the plan has to be, well, if he's going for a boundary, that's fine, but at least get him on strike. Dot balls should be thrown out of the window as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. They can't afford it.
Fielders in the circle. They stay back. Slower delivery. Hasaranga's got a start. He gets across.
That should be the plan. surely should be the plan. Get Hasaranga on strike. Give him the maximum number of balls to face. So pace off that time. Clever bowling by Tuskin.
Sri Lanka won the toss and opted to bat first. Even though the teams chasing, the teams batting second have won more matches recently. Overall, but humidity levels are slightly lower than usual here in Pallekele. And hence, the last few days there hasn't been much dew, so that will encourage the Sri Lankan spinners. Pitch a good one. Bangladesh need to play themselves in, get those partnerships early. They're also of the habit of losing early wickets. Can get a good start, then you give yourself a chance of even hunting down 280 to 290. I would say Sri Lanka already up to 277. Fine leg goes out, mid-wicket into the circle, so Tuskin has not yet used the short one this over. Lovely shot, full toss. Maybe he thought it was going to be the short one, but he just flicks it away.
Bit surprised at Tuskin. Friendly full toss. He got the mid-wicket fielder in. Expected a Yorker at the leg stump, but then it turned out to be a fairly friendly, juicy full toss.
Good choice of words, Roshan. Juicy.
Wasn't it? It looked very juicy. He had to just flick it. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, last ball from Tuskin. 2 for 51 for him. Tried the double bluff, just didn't work. Now deep mid-wicket's out. Fine leg in the circle again. Oh, good Yorker. Very good Yorker. Maybe that's what he tried and missed earlier. 49 bowled, 281 for 7. Contributing 58. But now it comes down to Hasaranga. Mustafizur to bowl out. Oh, good start to the over, and he's really missed out because it was foolish, it was wide. Third man in the circle, so that was an option.
And also Hasaranga's area loves to go over extra cover. Third man would have been an option. Extra cover would have been an option. Just missed out.
Is that a full toss, did you say?
That's what I thought.
But that wasn't juicy.
It was a little... It could have been juicy. It was not extracted. The juice was not extracted.
He'll want to. Discharging Hasaranga. Oh dear. This is not good. Not good. He's pulled up lame at the other end. He wanted to and then suddenly started limping. Now he's been struggling quite a bit of late with hamstring issues and groin issues.
Well, he wanted that second run, and yes, at that point he pulls up. But it's not good because he's got to bowl his 10 overs, Russell.
I'm not too sure I agree with you on that, because of late we've seen him come up with his better performances when he's bowled on one leg, and that one-legged celebration.
You never know how grave the injury is. He seemed to be all right. He's put his helmet on, so he seemed to be ready. But when you know that he needs to bowl 10 overs and he needs to bowl his quota, well, it always must be making the dressing room feel a little bit nervous.
Oh yeah, you'd like your players to be fully fit and moving around as smoothly as they can. And his 10 overs are going to be crucial. He is not comfortable. Well, Chamira needs to take over now. He needs to swing for the hills. Swing over the hills. We are in the hills. Oh, nicely bowled. Very good Yorker.
And he is limping. Wanindu Hasaranga, I'm just wondering whether he needs to carry on doing this because he is limping. I don't know how grave the injury is. But that last bit is just almost on one leg. If you think that he bowls well on one leg, then that's good news.
Well, here we go. He'll line him up. He'll try to go over extra cover, I would think. He'll keep the strike. It's too much trouble running down the ground. This is good for Bangladesh. They're getting the dots in. They're getting through. 2 more deliveries in the innings.
Well, you can understand Manindu Hasaranga's intentions. He wants to hit boundaries, but in the process, he's just played a dot. I mean, trust Chameera. He's put away some boundaries when the ball has really been dished out.
Just a single. Nicely executed by Mustafizur, just not giving him the length that he is looking for, because it's only length that he can get into position and swing the way he's feeling at the moment. The fuller you bowl, the harder it is when you're struggling with your feet. Well, last ball, Chameera. Can he get Sri Lanka to 290? 3 runs in this over. That includes a leg bye. The last couple of overs, very good. Chameera swings, doesn't get hold of it, so it will be a single. Bangladesh will be happy with the end. 285 for 7 is what Sri Lanka got. Well, 63 for 4 in the last 10 overs. Bangladesh would be happy with that. But with 285 for 7, I don't think any team can say that they are ahead here.
Yeah, Bangladesh will be very, very pleased. And also, let's not forget that the batting conditions are good and friendly. And Sri Lanka will be very disappointed. At 222 for 10 overs to go with 2 set batters, you would be wanting that 300-run mark. But